All right, anti-depression. We're going to be looking at your app and what you have finished and kind of adding some stuff maybe, depending on what you need help with. Um, if not from there, we can kind of start on the coding. So we'll kind of see where you guys are at. I looked at your wireframes and your website and kind of stuff like that. I'm going to go to MIT App Inventor. I'm going to upload the AIA file that I downloaded. Let me choose it. Give me 1 second. All right, so this is loaded in. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up in my tablet so I can kind of see what it will look like. Um, I'm using the same exact tablets you guys will be using for the presentation, the same ones we'll be using in class, so I can get an idea of kind of what it'll look like on the tablet. Um, First things first, we're probably going to change this so we can preview it on the tablet size, get an idea of what that looks like. Because right now it's previewing on a mobile device. We'll go from what we got to do is screen, sizing, responsive, and then we'll just check size, preview the size on tablet. All right. Um, so we got to change the size of some stuff first off. First thing I want to do actually is I want to add a horizontal arrangement right up here as a spacer. Um, and we're going to change the font size of this thing. So 65 here. That looks nice. Um, Maybe a 55 on these buttons. We'll try that. My video recording software here is kind of slowing me down a little bit at 46, 45. Um, just a heads up if you see any sort of hiccups or anything like that. That looks pretty good. Life Matters can probably be about a 55. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Even though this is completely full, um, this is only taking up about half the size of the tablet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add um, some arrangements here to them in between these buttons. Ooh, that really messed things up here. Let's make your vertical arrangement width like 80%. There we go. And then I'm going to add another arrangement here, and we'll make these heights about, I don't know, 5%, see what that looks like. Just as spacers, really. That looks pretty good. And the Life Matters thing is still at the bottom there. It's just you can't just see it on this screen, but it'll be on the tablet. Um, Next, let's look at your quotes. So we're on screen right now. Let's look at our quotes. Um, this looks pretty good for mobile. We're going to again we have to adapt this to the tablet size, right? Because on the tablet size, this right here is taking up maybe a quarter to 40% of the space on the tablet. Um, Even though this looks like it's taking about half. So we're gonna make everything just a little bit bigger. 65 is pretty good. I'm gonna guess these will work well for about 45. No, 35. Okay, that looks good on the tablet. I know it gets cut off on the screen, guys. Um, but on the actual tablet, it looks pretty good. That one needs to be 30, just because it's a little bit longer. Can't get to my keyboard. 30. Um, that needs to be even smaller. That's a longer quote. 25. Yeah, that's good. 35. Add your own inspiring quote. I like that, guys. That's nice. Um, Nice. So we also need to make these larger. Let's first align these horizontal center. Let's make these about font size 35 as well, because why not? Nice. Um, I'm going to make these fill parent just for a little bit of consistency. If you don't like it, don't do it. I think it'd look better with some nice consistency. Um, what I want to do, right? What I think would be good for this section is let's add a web viewer, right? Um, we're gonna put a web, and that's the perfect size web viewer actually. Let's make it a little smaller actually. I want to add some spacing. I want the height to be. This is gonna be on the tablet. It needs to be about. It looks like 40% about would work well. Yeah. I'm gonna add some spacers in the form of some arrangements here. Width 5 would be good. This spacer would probably be about, not width, height 5. Height 5. Uh-oh. Yeah-oh. I messed something up. Let me get this arrangement. Oh, I don't want that one to be 5. I didn't even put one in there. We need another spacer right below the web viewer. I'm going to make that invisible for a second. Make that visible. Put an arrangement right below here. Make the height of it 5. If it'll load. My computer's slowing down because of this video recording. 5%. Revisible that. I can see it on my tablet. And it looks pretty good. Nice. I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller. I'm going to make this like 36%. Yeah, cool. That works. All right, so this web viewer, I want to put this web viewer is we're going to find a site that has inspiring quotes already, right? So they can search for more inspiring quotes, right? So maybe these 3 you guys have, and then being able to add their own isn't good enough for them. Being able to add more would be really cool. And if you can't figure that out, we'll do it in the next video where I tell you how to code this stuff more. I haven't even checked if you have any code in anything. You just have the codes for the buttons, which is good. Let's go back to screen 1. Let's check that on the tablet again just to double make sure. Yes, it's still good. So our next one's activities. All right, you have activities. Cool. So play any sport you like, hang out with your friends, draw, play instrument. Again, we just need to make these things larger so they look better on the tablet, right? I don't know why it took so long to figure out what I was saying. I'm going to put some spaces on either side of this text so it spaces it out a little bit on the tablet. Then I'm going to add a, let's see. Here's what we're going to do, right? We need something more relaxing. We are going to create we're gonna recreate the drawing app in here just a little bit, right? So these are good, right? Maybe make these look a little bit better. They need to be larger, right? So maybe 35 each. Oh, not 20, 35. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised it didn't crash when I did that. Right, and I'm gonna align these in the center just because I think it would look better. Hang out with your friends, draw. Why isn't that going to the side? That's weird. Oh, because it's fill parent. Align text center. Yes, there we go. That's center. Align text alignment center. All right. So again, the buttons are fine. I'm gonna align them to the center. What we're gonna do is, right, if we want them to kind of chill out or something like that, maybe if they want to draw, play an instrument or something like that, right, they can play any sport, like hang out with their friends, play an instrument, right? Those are decent suggestions, but it's not like an immediate like, oh, I can do this if I'm kind of depressed for a little bit and chill out. We're going to add a canvas here, and just like the app we did near the very beginning of the year, you guys are gonna let them just kind of draw and chill out for a little bit, right? So I'm gonna put a canvas in here, and I'm gonna make it the right size. I'm not gonna go through how to code it yet or anything like that, or even like if you want to add it to where we can make what's it called, color changes and stuff like that. We can later if you have time. But again, it'll just be like something that kind of allows them to chill out a little bit and de-stress. I'm gonna put spacings on either of these. Height 5. Another one right before it, 5. And then I'm going to put in height maybe, and again I'm checking my tablet for this. Obviously you guys can't see exactly what I'm looking at. 7. No, that's gonna be too much. 60. That's too much too. 45. Good. That's a good size. And then width we can do like 90%. And this can just be a blank canvas to allow them to draw, chill out a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe you can add some more text there that kind of explains why it's there. but it can just be a fun little exercise for them to kind of de-stress and get their minds off whatever's bothering them, right? Um, and the code for that's relatively simple as well to add. Let's go back to, let's look at your psychologist. See if you can. Oh, you have a web. Cool, cool, cool. Do you have? Gosh, you guys have gone at it here. Nice, nice. You guys are really, really doing what you need to do. Um, you'll just have to. You guys are good. You have basically what you need. Really, what I want to happen here is just for the rest of your team to kind of look at it and try and help you figure things out. I don't want Miguel being the only one that understands how the application works. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, you'll have to change all the kind of stuff and add the kind of little stuff I've gone over here with. But for the most part, you guys are good with this, and even the coding and stuff seems pretty good. If you need help with anything or suggestions, or you don't like what I did, that's fine. You know, do what you want. Um, but really, it's up to you guys. So, you're already on task. You're doing what you need to be doing. We'll get the screenshots of your code and all that kind of stuff and start getting your board together. All right, guys.